everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. So today I'm going to play in my junk journal and just kind of wing it. I'm not feeling great. You might be able to tell by my voice. Maybe not. I don't know. I currently have a fever and my throat hurts. So I definitely think I caught some sort of bug. And I'm out of breath. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyways, I have to tell you a funny story about these stickers. So last week, my husband and my boys went to Seattle to watch the Seattle Seahawks training camp. And they come back and they're all showing me that Bob bought both the boys a hat and himself a hat. And, you know, they're all excited. And then Bob hands me these stickers and says, he's all excited. And he's like, and we got you all these free stickers from the table. And I was like, wait a second. You went to Seattle to see the Seahawks. You each got a hat and I get free freaking stickers from the table? In his face. And I was like, honey, I'm just joking. It was just really funny. Excuse me. But he knows how much I love stickers and especially free stickers. So I'm always grabbing like free stickers. So anytime he gets anything that has a sticker with it, he gives it to me. So hold on, I need to take a sip of water. Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, how cute was that though? I did not expect him to buy me anything anyways, which is, Bob buys me stuff all the time. So it's not like a thing, but anyways, it was really cute. So I was super excited about that. So I added my stickers. And then my friend Mel, who is a Glue Crew member, sent me these stickers a while back. And they're so fun because you get to add the faces. And I've been really wanting to put some in here. A lot of them are very fall related for my fall glue books and stuff. But I really wanted to use one in here because they're just so stinking cute. So I decided to go with the teddy bear. And the hedgehog has a honey pot with it. So I decided to take that accessory from that sticker and put it on my bear sticker. And they're so cute because you get to decide what you want to put on your bear. I went very traditional, just normal bear faces and all that kind of stuff. Putting on the little toe beans was a bit of a challenge, but I managed. He kind of looks like Cocaine Bear with those eyes so wide open. Andrew and I were watching our shark videos last night, and one of them this year is called Cocaine Shark. So we haven't watched it yet, so don't spoil it for me if you have, but I'm really interested. Like, did somebody drop cocaine? Like, were they smuggling it and dropped it and a shark ate it or something? I need to know. I need answers. I'll let you guys know once I watch it. But yeah, so anyways, I don't know how I just got onto that track. This little bear is so cute. I had so much fun adding stickers to this. I think for me, stickers just remind me so much of my childhood. I was born in the 70s. I was a child through the 80s, and stickers were just a really big thing. And sticker books and all that kind of scratch and sniff, you know, the whole nine. And so I think that's why I love stickers. In fact, I want to make another, you know how I did the colored glue book? I want to do a colored sticker book, and then I can just add different stickers on each of the page that, you know, like are all red or all cats or, you know what I mean? Kind of like a theme for all of them. So that's been on my mind for some time. So don't go out there stealing my ideas. Okay. Just joking. You can do it too. It's fun to have everybody enjoy the fun things in life. But I have so many stickers, and I really I'm always gravitating towards the little kid stickers and stuff at Dollar Tree just because you get so many and they're so cute. And I wouldn't use those necessarily in my everyday crafting, but I think for a fun little glue book where you add stickers would be fun. And it's just like glue booking, only there's already adhesive on the back of your stuff, so you don't need a glue stick. So for me, it's the same thing, only sometimes kind of even more fun, if you will, depending on what you're using and stuff. I've already filled up one sticker book I made out of a little golden book, and that was so fun. So this little card I got in a Happy Mail. I've used a lot of Happy Mail things in this glue book. So, yeah, I've just really enjoyed using that stuff. Little bits from everybody's Happy Mails and just adding little things. And now I glued that card down, so now I can write and then, you know, close it up. You could also leave this as a pocket. I'm explaining that here. I didn't end up using the video or the sound footage from this video because I had to speed this video up because it lasted so long, but I was explaining there that you could totally make that a pocket or a tuck spot as well. I didn't want to personally because I don't know, I just didn't. So then I had this little piece left over from the last time I played in my junk journal. And I thought, well, I want to add that to another one of those pages where the bottom doesn't have anything. So that's what I'm doing here. And so fun. That's why I keep a basket when I'm working on a project with all the stuff in it. I put the scraps back in that basket. I keep stickers, stamps, collage papers, magazines that go with it, books, whatever, so that I can just refer back to that basket with my junk journal and just play with all the things in there. I will often put like washi tape that corresponds with what I'm doing in there as well, but it works out so good because then I can just dig through that basket and see whatever, strikes my fancy. I also have all my ribbon that I've used in this glue book or junk journal in here as well in case I want to use some more. So really good idea. I just have, it's like a, 12 by 18 inch basket from the Dollar Tree, and it's about 6 inches high. And they're my favorite ones to get. And that's what I put, like if I'm working on a project, like I've just said 10,000 times, sorry. That's what I do. I put them all in there. That's also, I have one where I have pre-ripped collage papers for like vintage inspired collages. And oh, I'm sorry, this car was driving by and you can hear my neighbor is rolling his garbage can. I thought that the car driving by had a flat tire, but it was my neighbor with his garbage can. Anyhow, yeah, so it's a really good idea. So with my vintage inspired paper, I kind of ripped them up into like bigger chunks. And so then I can also like rip them up some more if I need to, but then I keep them all in the basket. So when I want a collage, I grab my basket and everything's pre-ripped. I can just play. And I love that. Now this I found at the Dollar Tree, and I was so excited when I found it. It was like on some random shelf, not even in the party section. And then I opened it up and there's like a cute little flower piece in there as well. So I decided to cover up this little money pouch that I got from Temu. I got a pack of 20. And I decided to just add this tissue over the top of it. And it looks really cool. I don't know. Actually, let me look at it right now. It's been a couple minutes. It kind of gave this like watercolor effect because of the way it was drying. So where did that go? I don't even know where it is in my junk journal. Where you at, boo? Let's see. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it still looks like that. It's cool. It almost looks like it has like a watercolor effect where you can see the yellow pokes through some of the white part of the tissue. It looks really good. So I decided to cut out the little corners there and just fold the edge over to give the edge a nice, clean, crisp line. And then I decided to go around some of the tissue with washi tape. I only did the top and the bottom. I'm not going to see the back of this little envelope. So to me, it didn't matter that I didn't collage over the back of it. I could in the future, but today I left it. I was in no mood to deal with the back of it, so I didn't do it. I just worked on the front, and I may never finish the back because, again, nobody sees it. You know what I mean? So cute. I'm so glad that I used this because it looks so good on there. I just can't really explain why some of the yellow is, I don't know. Can you see it in the video? Yeah, you can kind of tell. It's really cool. It has a neat effect. Really like it. I think I might add some of this on some of the color papers. And then I just had this sitting in my printer and I decided to fold it up and put it inside. And now I have some more writing space so I can pull it out, write whatever I want, juicy details, juicy secrets, you know, the good stuff. And then hide it back in my envelope for no one to see. Whoa. Okay, I'm delirious. I really need to go to bed or something. Oh my gosh. Ultimately, I'm just really tired and don't feel good. So, wow, Sherman is going to town. So, I do need a little something from you guys if you're willing. I need your prayers or good thoughts, whatever you feel comfortable with. Sherman is going in for a procedure tomorrow. He's getting his teeth cleaned, which doesn't sound like such a big deal. I get it. To me, it's a big deal. Sherman is going to be 9 in a couple weeks, and he has a smushed face because he's a pug, and they do not do well under anesthesia. And I get nervous anytime he has to have that done. So he's getting his teeth done. I'm pretty sure he has a bad tooth. I'm not sure. He just got his teeth done last year. But since last year, he was on wet food for a year, which really, really helped him tremendously. He had been on a dry kibble his whole life. But then they kept getting sick from the dog food. Well, they didn't keep getting sick. They got sick like 3 times. And it was just this last time was so bad, both of them. So we stopped using that dog food and put them on something else. So I'm interested to see if being on wet food for a year, how much damage it did to his teeth, which sucks. I know. I don't know. It's so hard because it was helping him in every other way except for his teeth. So now he's off the wet food. He may have to be on it for a few days after his teeth cleaning if they have to take any teeth out. But yeah, I get so nervous. And he'll have to be there like almost all day. And that makes me feel bad too, because he's probably like, what the hell is happening? Where are my parents? Why am I here? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of like, well, it's not kind of like, but when Andrew was little, when he was 4, he had to have surgery. And I was terrified, obviously, because he's my baby. But, you feel bad because, I'm making it happen. I'm having him go to surgery. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's one of those weird twisted things. As a parent, you have to do it for their health and well-being, but you feel bad doing it. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing with my dog. He's my baby. So keep a little prayer for Sherm. So I decided to add some of those little hearts from the Dollar Tree, the trim that I got at Valentine's Day time. I usually buy, when I see things for the holidays like this, I'll grab like 5 of them or something like that if I know I'm going to use them, because once the holiday's over, they're not selling them anymore. So anytime I see things like this, like the pom-pom trim, I loaded up on that stuff a few years ago. Now it's there all the time, and I have tons of it, so I don't need a ton more. Unless it's a different size or a color I don't have. Come on. I got this moth in a Happy Mail. It's a sticker, and I've been wanting to use it so bad, but it just didn't fit in. Honestly, a lot of the stuff that's in my junk journal isn't matchy-matchy, but I really want to keep it for my fall one, I think. Okay, so this was an experiment. This was sent to me in a Happy Mail. It's actually an iron-on transfer that's like glittery, but I thought, what if I use this as a fabric flip? It's not fabric, but you know what I mean? A flip. Basically what that is you just glue the top to the paper, and that way you can lift it up, write what you want to write, and put it back down, and nobody will know you have secrets under your flip. So that's what I decided to do here. I just cut it down a little bit. I didn't need to cut much off of it. Well, I guess I did cut. I only had a few scraps. And it's very shimmery and glittery, by the way. And it looks so good. Better than it does on camera. It looks better in person because it really makes that purple, makes the butterflies pop. So I'm just using my art glitter glue because I was lazy, and it comes out faster than my Fabri-Tac. So I put that there, and then I decided I was going to try and score it, which I should have done before I glued it down, because I thought that might help it lift up without tearing the paper. But that didn't work. I should have done it beforehand. It kind of did. Ultimately, I'm just leaving it for the day, and then once it's fully dry, then I can come back and play with it. Here's me attempting to score it, and then I felt like my little score tool was going through the paper. It was just a mess. It's really hard to score things that are glittery. So that's where I was like, you know what? Moving on. We'll save that for another day. Smart, Nicole. Very smart. When in doubt, turn the page. So I have a Birds and Blooms that I was gifted, and this is the August-September of this year. It's a current issue, and it's so good. There's up-close pictures of dragonflies in here. So awesome. And the birds are amazing. There they are, the dragonflies. Look at that. How cool is that? And then gladiolas. You guys know how special my gladiolas are. I've been sharing photos to the glue crew. I absolutely love them. So I decided to tear them out and glue them on a page. I'm just going to glue them on that white page right there. And then the white spot that's left afterwards can be a nice little spot to write something. Just doing a little trimmeroo because the edge was all wonky. Some people like wonky edges. I do not, unless I'm purposely trying to make it wonky. I'm more of a crisp, clean type of crafter. I'm not really a messy crafter. When my sister and I were growing up, this is how different we were. Well, we're very different in lots of different ways. But when it comes to like arts and crafts, I've talked about this before, but if we got like a little art kit, you know, the ones you get kids that have like crappy supplies in them, but they're totally awesome, like watercolors, pens, pencils, pastel, oil pastels, stuff like that in there. I loved those things. Loved them. Okay, so if we got a kit like that, mine would sit in my bedroom, perfectly perfect in every way. It's just, let's call it Mary Poppins. And if I played with it or colored with it, everything was used gently and you could barely tell there was any wear or tear. My sister, on the other hand, she had a blast. She would go ham. Everything would be a mess. And as I got older, I realized my sister really was the one that was having fun. I felt like I was having fun in the moment, but she truly had the fun because she actually played with her stuff. Whereas me, I wanted to keep it all nice and tidy. So as I got older, and I thought about that, I decided to, actually try and use my stuff. I'm better than I used to be, but still, like if I get a new cut and collage book, it takes me a little while to cut into it because, I have to sit with it for a little bit before I can cut into it. So anyway, so I have these, I'm sure you guys have seen these at Dollar Tree. They're like wall stickers or whatever. I love these things. And they're a bunch of butterflies and moths. That's so hard for me to say. So I decided to add one of those because I really, really like them. I had glued that shut somehow and I was so confused. Wow, Sherman is going ham. Okay, so there was a photo in here that caught my attention right away and I wanted to use it. There it is. So it doesn't look as bright on camera as it does in person, but it's really pretty. And I thought the blue and the yellow would look really nice in this book. So I decided that I would cut off the writing part and then fussy cut around all the rest of it and then just glue it down on a page. My dog sounds like a lawnmower. And then there's Xena. She's quiet as can be. So yeah, I just decided to fussy cut around this, and it was fun because I haven't cut a magazine image in some time. I've been really on this paper crafting kick. I go through phases. I'm about 6 months for each thing, give or take. I just kind of go crazy with paper, and then I'll go back to magazines, and then I'll go get crazy with those, and then go back to paper crafting. I don't know. I mean, my first love will always be glue booking, hands down, no matter what. It's my fave. I remember somebody asked me one time when I was on a walk. People always stop us when they see Sherman because he's so stinking cute. You guys, you should see him when he walks. He like prances. It's so cute. Anyways, they're like, does he snore? And I'm like, yeah. I can hear him through the room, like the walls. Look how cute that looks there. So then I decided to go to that obnoxious page in the back. That one. It's even brighter in person, let me tell you. I don't know what I was thinking sticking that in there. So I decided to put that on there, and it looks much better in person than it does on camera because that magazine image is a little brighter, I think, in person. Whoa, slow down, Penske. So, anywho, I decided to glue that on there, and then I can write around, around it, or I don't know, just leave it. I'm being very, very gentle with my little tool here. I'm barely holding it, just very lightly going over it. And then I'll turn it over, and then you can really go ham and really push down. But you need to be careful when you're gluing magazines because they tear really easily when the glue is wet. So, which is another reason why I always use, I like to call it like I mean, maybe this is what it's called, I don't know, but I always consider it like a dry glue, a glue stick, because when you use wet glue, magazine gets bubbly and wrinkly and stuff like that. Unless you get everything super smooth, it's like this whole ordeal. It's not for me. It's cool if it's for you. We're all different. We all craft different. Not for me. Glue sticks all the way. This was so fun. Look at all the fun things I did. I added pockets, I added flips, I added magazine images, I collaged, I added stickers. I just really did a lot of stuff today, didn't I? This was a lot of fun. I love playing in here. I need to spend some time writing in it today. Oh yeah, I put a little ATC in there, a blank one, so I could play with it. Don't you just love flipping through your junk journal and looking at all the fun little things that you've put in there? Oh, so fun. All right, everyone, that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really, really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. All the cool kids are doing it. Don't forget to drink your water. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.